But let's keep going.
I'm not gonna shy away from it, and I'm up for the challenge because I want us to make it.
Chris did lose weight. He lost a lot of
I
weight.
lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, we all
My
stopped
thing got bigger
eating.
too.
So the only thing she picked out of what he said so far is that he lost a lot of weight. So he must have gained weight and lost himself. She didn't find him attractive anymore. All right, I'm sure she can come back and make an argument. I just want him to be healthy. Yeah, right. But I believe you. But but he threw a little banter in there. It says, "My thing got bigger too." Keep it up. Don't fret. Keep the banters up. Okay. If it makes her laugh, keep it up. Okay.
Make it.
Chris did lose weight. He lost a lot of
I
weight.
lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, we all
My
stopped
thing
eating.
got bigger too.
We all stopped eating.
You
meat.
don't like me talking like that.
Cause that's
I'm
all you
ignorant.
talk about.
It did get bigger though. You gonna cuss me out later?
Stop apologizing. You were making the money. You're a good dude. Being a good dude has nothing to.
She scrolled all the way back to stop apologizing. That one comment that felt negative to her, she scrolled all the way back up and read it out loud, right?
Do with
No, I'll handle
ignorance.
it. Be quiet.
Yeah.
All right, so if a man is making money, right, and let me tell you this right now, gentlemen, if you're making money, that doesn't make you a good dude. It just makes you a provider, okay? And that's not enough. To be a father, to be a husband, it's not enough. Now, ladies, listen to me carefully. It's not your space to say that. It's not your place to say that, okay? You don't get to say, but that's bare minimum. You're talking to another human being, right? So now you're supposed to process all of that, right? Because it takes hard work, real hard work for him to go make that money. And he's supposed to be a superman and not just feel some type of way when you just literally use your mouth to water down, no matter how little it seems that it brings to the table. I don't know if you expect any good product from saying that, right? It's not nice. That's the bottom line, okay? You need to focus on what you want and stop watering down what it already does, right? Because I hear that a lot. Like, people even say this to their own father, okay? All he did was spend money and he was never a good father. Well, you were the child, I guess. So I'll leave you alone for that. But when it comes to you being an adult wife to a man, you gotta be careful with that. Not because you're doing him a favor, because you'll be doing yourself a disservice by saying that. He's going to feel some type of way, as much as he's trying to actually understand that feeling is nobody's mate, emotions is nobody's mate. When he goes back to his own private time and he's thinking that over again, he's going to continue to feel less than, right? Not because of the money, it's because the feelings, human being, just being a human being, you feel less than, you don't feel productive. If somebody around you doesn't feel productive because of your mouth, that's going to produce a correlating results, right? It's going to get worse. What you focus on expands, right? So if you focus on how much of how not good enough that money is, nothing is ever going to be good enough because it's going to feel like it's not good enough, right? So as much as he tries to do the right thing in terms of emotionally, it's going to tamper with him, with his mindset, right? It might not be as, as emotionally intelligent as you expect him to be, because it's not a superhuman, and he might get to the point and say, nothing I do is ever good enough anyway. But it's not about the money. Well, it wasn't about the money too. It's just that the little bitty thing he brought to the table, you found a way to make it seem like it's nothing, right? And now he's at best is just confused, right? So what Chris actually said all the right things, but saying the right things is not good enough. It's never been good enough, right?
No, listen.
Stop doing that.
No,
Like you.
I'll handle it. Be quiet.
All right, so watch this. This is a moment here. Hey, Olaido, good to see you. Watch this. Hit that like button if you're watching and you're getting some value out of this. Please hit the like button. Let's see if we can ping 3 more people into the room. Thank you. All right, watch this.
money, you're a good dude. Being a good dude has nothing to do with
No,
any
I'll
of
handle
this.
it.
He said, no, I handle it. Be quiet.
Right.
The money, you're a good dude. Being a good dude has nothing to do with
No,
any
I'll
of
handle
this.
it. Be quiet. No, listen.
Stop doing that.
No.
He said, I will handle that. Be quiet. And that's her reaction. Stop doing that. I keep telling you, it's not about right and wrong. But let's focus on what you think might create the wrong outcome. Not about what you're doing right now is right or wrong, okay? Just focus on you saying be quiet to your wife when she's already in a very testy place. Remember a little while ago, kissy kissy, okay, just literally a few minutes ago, we're less than 6 minutes into this video, we're only going to cover maybe 7 minutes of it today because we're rounding up right now, right?
Like, you don't have to do that. I don't like
I
that.
wanted to address that.
But you ain't have to do that. Like, stop, be quiet. You ain't got to do that.
Okay, I ain't mean it that way, y'all.
He said, I ain't mean it that way. He's apologized again, right? And then somebody said, you don't have to be quiet, period. Communication is key. All right, so everybody runs towards this communication thing. Communication, right? Yeah. It's everybody is also very quick to tell us it's a two-way street, right? Well, when you say it's a two-way street, have you processed that properly? It also means the way you react. Okay? Babe, did you just tell me to be quiet? Did you just tell me to be quiet, babe? No, of course I didn't mean. Of course not. I just meant let me say something, right? Now, the way she just reacted, she's not wrong. Again, she's being the tension is thick, right? She was ready to pop off at somebody. Now, she's popping off indirectly at the people commenting and hating on her in the comment. But guess who is on the receiving end of it? This live session was a bad idea.
Like, stop, be quiet. You ain't got to do that.
Okay, I ain't mean it that way, y'all.
Now, the easy thing for me to tell you is that, hey, don't tell your wife, be quiet. I think you already know that. Okay? I think most people that do it already know that that's a bad behavior. All right? The part that we tend not to know is what I'm talking about. When that happens, when crisis happens, how you react to it is all that matters. That's all that matters. Your reaction is basically action you're responsible for. Okay? Yep. Alright, so I beg, where do I send? There's a dollar thing on the screen. Just click the dollar thing, you can super chat, and on the screen you can see the Cashapp ways of on the screen is scrolling through the screen. I think it's $ Man of Prestige on Cashapp if you prefer that. But thank you, Olaido. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, he figured it out. Thank you. Thank you for the $19 super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna play the song for you. Let me get 2 more minutes of this.
Let's get it back. No, you get it
She's pissed off.
back together.
You can say I'm
No,
gonna address it without be quiet. Like, that's so rude.
that is
it really
rude,
is.
baby. I apologize.
Thank you.
Can I have a sugar? If you don't want to, but you go do it. All right. So at the end of the day, and I'm sorry, baby, for real. At the end of the day, money's not everything.
I don't blame him for saying I'm sorry. I'm nitpicking his words, but I'm paying attention to the actions, okay?
And for the longest, the way I was raised is
That person came back and said, Chris, you're a good dude. Stop talking so much, Monique. Damn.
putting a lot of emphasis on.
So, again, they talk about right now, and now she's quiet, right? But she probably also feels some type of way.
Money. Money doesn't cure anything. You know, whatever issues you have, the money's only gonna magnify it. It is what it is. And once I entered into this marriage, I kind of looked at money as like, look what I brought to.
What he's doing right now is called shalaye. He's over explaining himself. Okay? It's called, what he's doing right now is called, it's called shalaye. And like I always say, shalaye is a bastard. It doesn't help. Don't water down the money you brought to the table. You provided for your family. And yeah, if she's complaining that you think it's about money, probably because you bring up money too much, right? When women say you think it's about money, that means you've been talking about money. Stop talking about money. Not just saying I brought money. Stop also explaining that money is not a good thing. Just leave the money topic alone completely. That's how you do it. You just don't bring it up again. Just don't bring it up again. Focus on what she's asking you to do. Don't over explain that money doesn't fix. No, money does help. Money is keke. Money is a tool. It's a fantastic tool. There's no need for you to over explain yourself. You need to focus on what she's asking for, right? And if she's complaining that you talk too much about money, or you think money is how you protect, then you just stop talking about money. You don't now explain and say, yeah, you're right, money doesn't really help anything. Actually, you're making it worse by even continue to talk in that direction. Okay? What you focus on, the mind doesn't understand, I don't want to talk about money. The don't word, it doesn't understand that. He just brought up money again, and she's getting pissed off the more. That's why somebody's in the comments saying, you're a good dude. You provided for your family. It's getting worse. It's getting worse and getting worse and getting worse. You know? Olaido says, Monique is a firecracker though. Sometimes I feel just because he thinks she's managing him. I think their marriage just got into a very, very bad place. He didn't know how to handle it. He's doing the over-pleasing thing, okay? As opposed to listening actively and making sure that he understands what's going on. He's jumping too quick into solutions, okay? You're not going to bring good solutions to the table if you're too fast about it. So here's what we're going to do. All right, we got to 1 hour mark, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely play your song for you. We're going to dance a little bit and we're going to round up, okay? And come back for part 2 tomorrow. That's what we're going to do, okay? We're definitely going to do part 2 of this. This is I'm enjoying it, but I think there's so much more lessons in it, you know. Let's do it. Yes, awesome. Yep, thank you so much, Olaido, for that. Cash App is scrolling on the screen, but I'll post it right now. Yes, this Cash App is $ Man of Prestige. Thank you. So that's all I have for today. I think the real lesson here today is I see how people can easily misconstrue the message today, okay? Because everyone is just, everybody's very testy, just like Monique. Dare I say, a lot of people are just firecrackers today. They overreact. They don't want to take the time. They're looking for shortcuts. This is the reason why they like the talking points. The talking points are one sentence that seems like an answer, a quick answer, and the answers are never that quick. It's going to take work, okay? There's going to be multiple angles to every issue, and every issue is a very, very difficult thing to walk, because it's worth it. Once you figure it out and you come out of it properly in a sustainable way, it's actually worth it. So it's going to take work. Anything that's worthwhile will take work. It's not going to take a talking point, just boundaries. It's not going to boundaries, narcissist, all that stuff is not going to help you, okay? It's not going to help you, because it's never that simple, okay? What's going to help is that we continue to have this conversation and unpack layer by layer. There's too many layers to it. Okay. Eventually, what you'll find is that you will notice some patterns like, wow, I discovered some things. Like, for example, today, that man is walking on eggshells. Okay. Monique does not care and hasn't cared for a long time. Okay, probably for good reasons. Probably felt like she had put in too much in terms of emotionally over time, and she's just pissed off, right? And evidently she has filed for divorce now, right? So it's not about condemning either side. It's about understanding what was going on there. He's trying to understand what's going on, but he's very quick to conclude and try to repeat the points back to her and then have a solution. No, you don't have a solution. Okay? He needs to listen a little bit long. He needed to listen a little bit longer, because what happens is that he comes up with a solution. It sounds cute. It sounds like it matches what she's saying, but then he's holding in resentments, and then she can also tell that it wasn't real. You see that face? She could tell, like, I've heard this before, and they just blow up again, and they have a very big, nasty fight, and then it's like a cycle like that until one person is going to be tired sooner enough, and then say, we can't do this no longer. This is how it plays out. Has nothing to do with right or wrong. Okay? All right? You're dancing. Okay. Thank you so much, Olaido. I appreciate you for coming to bless us here. Thank you. Because of his money and his physique, and that was why she started her own business, and what his mom said to her from the get-go. Right. There was also in-law issues. So we'll see if we can unpack more of that tomorrow. We'll come back for part 2 tomorrow. Hopefully no crazy ass news come to take over the show. But we will continue tomorrow. We'll continue to a part 2 tomorrow. This is a good one. We're only 6 minutes into a 24-minute video. There's a lot more in there. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. On your way out, make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Okay. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.